have a new dispute resolved between the Festa and the Symphony Co company. So Festa is a renowned skincare brand and located in New Delhi. So the event was scheduled for 20th December 2023, and the contract was handling the event was by Symphony Co. On 31st October 2023 for 10 lakh rupees. So when should I schedule the meeting with them?
I would want to know what exactly happened between you. Can you elaborate a bit more?
So due to the various mishaps happened during the event, the launch was launch was a flop, and so the Festa is trying to sue Symphony Co for the event, and they're blaming Symphony Co for the event and asking like they're not giving the money to Symphony Co. So when shall I schedule the meeting?
Can you schedule the meeting either on 23rd or 5 or on 26th, like any night?
Okay, then I should confirm with the parties once.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Tamana. I'm the case manager at the mediation. Am I speaking to Miss Sasha?
Yes, this is Sasha speaking. Please tell me.
Miss Sasha, we wish to schedule an appointment with the Symphony Co Festa as the representative of Festa Limited. Miss Sasha, will it be available on 23rd of December?
Is there any other date available for the same?
Then the only date available is 26th December.
All right, let's fix it on 26th.
So please attend the meeting on 26th of December. I'll be sharing the location on the day. Thank you, Miss Sasha.
Thank you.
So, Tamana this side. I'm the case manager at mediation. This is Miss Aisha from Symphony Co.
Yes, I'm Aisha speaking. Please tell me how may I assist you?
Hi, Miss Aisha. I hope you're doing well. We wish to schedule an appointment with Symphony on the Festa. So, will you be available for the meeting on 26th of December?
Yes, Miss Tamanna. I'll confirm the dates in a while after asking my boss. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll be sharing with you the details of the location. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. Please have your seat. Welcome to Me For You Mediation. I'm Myra Jain and this is my case manager, Ms. Tamanna. How would you want me to address you as?
Hello, I'm Sasha Sinha. You may call me Sasha.
Hello, I'm Nandita Tiwari. You may call me Nandita.
Hello, I'm Aisha Arora. You may call me as Aisha.
It's great to have you all here. I hope you didn't have any problem reaching the location.
No.
Also, I would want you to switch off your phones and I hope there is no time limitation for you all that you should be aware of. Thank you for reaching out to us for help. Before we proceed further, I wish to make the rules clear to all of you. This is a voluntary process. If this process does not meet your needs, you may leave it at any time. We assure you all the information that you voice here, none of it will leave this room. Let me remind you that I have no power and cannot make decision in your matter. I wear only one hat and that is of a mediator, an individual who assists the parties in negotiation and not take decision on their behalf. I am a neutral party to assist you in this mediation. Lastly, the mediator's fees is rupees 10,000 per session and 1,000 per hour for time spent beyond 5 p.m. On account of mediator's fees, that cost shall be shared equally among the parties. Is this agreeable to all? Okay, then. Also, remember you must not insult each other, do not get personal, and actively respond and cooperate. We shall begin now. Why don't we start with you, Ms. Sasha?
Hello everyone, I'm Sasha, the brand manager at Festa. We just launched our skincare range, Snow Glow, for which we gave the event contract for the launch event to Symphony Co, the other party, on 31st October 2023 for 10 lakh rupees. And we signed the agreement on this behalf, right? We made the advance payment of rupees 5 lakhs for the same, and the event was scheduled on 20th of December. I made the entire team and management arrangement requirements very clear at the very beginning, but they failed to address the requirements and they messed up my entire event. They didn't follow the requirements, they didn't follow my instructions at all. The theme required fake snow, there was only one photo booth, which created chaos among the guests. The influencers were unable to record the marketing when they food arrangements
But
were
we were
improper.
told that
Miss Aisha, please calm down. I assure you, you will be given your chance to speak, but please let Miss Sasha finish. Until then, please make notes of what you wish to speak.
Listen, look it down. They don't want us to say it.
No, Sasha, nobody likes to be interrupted while they're speaking, but let's continue, Miss Sasha.
We were disappointed with the food arrangements. We wanted a specific type of pasta, dim sums, cake, but none of them were made as per the requirements. We clearly mentioned them at the very beginning. Also, the cake cutting ceremony required a fondant cake and not a truffle. But they messed that too. Like that was just a small requirement from a side. How can they mess that too? My event went like a flop show. With a damn. And I wish to put a fine of 1 lakh rupees for the entire mental harassment and the losses I faced due to this event and due to this management on their part.
Is that all you wish to say, Miss Sasha? Okay, Miss Sasha, I understand that the company must have suffered losses since the event didn't stand its expectation, but do not get personal, do not provoke aggression, or please now let's just hear the other party. Miss Nandita and Miss Aisha, please.
hello, I'm Nandita. We did get contract from them for the launch of their new skincare range. They paid us 500,000 rupees as advance. We understand we have not stood up as per their expectations, but we did everything we could. They can't go around and defaming us on their social media handles. This has caused a loss of our reputation. We also deserve to be paid for the remaining 5 lakhs, which was decided earlier.
Hello, I'm Aisha, event manager at Symphony Co. We were asked to set up a sample studio. Their team provided us less samples and not as per the number of guests. We are an event company and not responsible for buying product samples for any event. The food changes were made at the last minute. Earlier, they wanted pesto. We served arrabbiata as it was only available.
But you could have asked my team or me before implementing these changes.
Miss Sasha, please do not take anything too personally. Please have some water.
She has been not behaving well with my employees. They had a hard time working with her.
I did not do that on purpose. This was all my frustration speaking with your mismanagement.
I request the parties to not get personal and provoke aggression. We mutually decided to resolve the situation peacefully.
Apology, apology for this. We are sorry. We gave our best for this event and deserve to be paid for our hard work. And we are not here to be defamed on their social media handles for the hard work we did.
Thank you both the parties for briefing. I would like to inform the agendas of the session. First, payment of rupees 5 lakh is due to Symphony Co. Whether the fine of rupees 1,50,000 which is imposed on the Symphony Co is justified or not. Was Festa justified in posting about Symphony Co and defaming them on the social media? Is there anything you would want me to add on to the agenda?
No, not on my side. Thank you, Miss Myra. We want to resolve this issue in house, and while we are ready to accommodate to an extent, the fact that we suffered losses and damages cannot be disputed. I humbly request the other party to understand our position as well.
No, it sounds good to me as well. I appreciate you taking the first step and agreeing to solve this issue. We just want to be paid and recognized for our hard work. I want I understand the company has faced some reputation damages, but they were also at fault and we should not be made responsible for their fault.
I wish to have a clear understanding of the entire situation. So I wish to hear both the sides like privately. So we will be having a caucus session where I will be talking to both the parties personally. Is that okay for you all?
Hello, Miss Nandita and Miss Aisha. I hope you're finding the session fruitful and you're comfortable over here. Also, the session is according to your needs, right? Yes, ma'am. I'm finding this session helpful and I'm sure you will come up with a solution for this. I was already under a lot of stress and the stress of an impending lawsuit is only worsening my mental health. I appreciate her taking the steps for mediation. Yeah, I'm here for you. Also, this is a corporate session, so please feel free to say us or disclose any information that has been shared with us earlier by the other party or by you in the previous session. Also, just remember that anything you voice over here shall not leave this room, and it should. I will be sharing it with the other party only when you consent it to me. Okay? So, is there anything you wish to share, Ms. Nandita?
Firstly, the snow machine stopped working at the last moment. This was beyond our capabilities to fix the machine. Secondly, the bakery wouldn't deliver the customized fondant cake and informed us 1 day prior. We made alternate arrangements and got truffle.
They went on social media writing about us. They didn't even give us a chance to explain anything. This has caused us reputational loss, and we want them to apologize to us publicly.
Lastly, the samples given to us were less and were set up by the team itself. We gave our best with what we had. We deserve the payment and appreciation.
Thank you for your cooperation. I would want your permission for this. Can I convey the same to the other party?
Yes.
Thank you for your cooperation. I hope you're finding the session fruitful and this is according to your need and you're satisfied with it.
Yes, Ms. Myra, I really appreciate you for the cooperation and helping us reach a reasonable settlement as of now.
Please feel free to share any information with us which hasn't been shared earlier with us. Is there anything you wish to share?
Yes, mediator, like there are a lot of things which they failed to address previously. They have messed us our entire event. How can they not arrange the fake snow at the last moment? I have been facing a lot of mental harassment due to their actions, and a lot of things have been going on due to the mismanagement on their part. The fake snow, as I mentioned, was the core of the decor, and they didn't play the presentation, which was very crucial for the event, and which was due to which the entire board was very disappointed. Other than that, due to this mishappening, our sales didn't reach the expected expectations. We have faced uh, a huge amount of loss due to this entire event. We have to maintain relations and reputations in the market, and you might understand that, right? So for that, I have to impose the fine upon them. I cannot completely waive off the fine, but yes, I can agree on reducing the fine to a certain limit.
Okay, Miss Sasha, the Symphony Co informed us that the snow machines are working at the end moment. It was not in their capabilities or it was beyond their capacity to restore the machine at the very moment. So they did not, implement the snow part. However, for the cake thing, the baker was not agreeing to deliver the customized fondant cake which you guys ordered. Also, the samples were set up in the studio by your team, so they cannot be blamed for something they haven't done it. So it's not like Festa is also completely right on their part. So that's one thing they informed us.
I understand what you said. I understand your concern. So, like, we can take the responsibility for the sample related confusion. And I agree it was our mistake that we didn't keep the samples as per the number of guests which were expected. So, for that, I'm here for the negotiation. I'm willing to reduce the fine to a certain extent.
Okay. Also, Symphony informed us that the Festa kept on posting about them and defaming them on the social media. Is that true?
We put a certain post for them, but they were not disrespecting, but we mentioned the mismanagement they did and the losses we suffered due to that event.
But Miss Sasha, don't you think even Festa is not right completely on their part? Like you guys kept posting about them, which did cause reputational damages to them. So,
We can work upon that.
do you wish to reduce the fine or like ask the board about the fine?
Yes, that can be done. I can ask the board to reduce the fine up to like 20%.
Okay, so we have 3 points of agreement over here. You're willing to reduce the fine, like you're asking the board to reduce it to 20%,
Right.
and but not remove it completely.
Yes.
Okay. So you will be paying the remaining contract amount to Symphony Co for the event.
Yes, that will be done. That will
Okay.
be fair for them.
Okay. Or also, are you ready to make an apology to Symphony Co publicly?
Instead of that, I believe we would put an appreciation post for them for the work they
Yeah,
have done.
sounds perfect. So, is there anything I've missed or you would want to add?
No, that's all.
Okay. So may I contact the other party to continue our session?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you both the parties. We had a productive focus session. I'm glad that we have come to a course of action. Now I would like to highlight the course of action that we have reached to. The first thing is Sasha is ready to talk to the board to reduce the fine to 20%. She will also be requesting the board to pay the remaining 5 lakh amount, which is as per the contract remaining. Also, she will be making an appreciation post publicly to Symphony Co. Are these terms available to you, Ms. Nanda?
Point to 20%. We also suffered reputational loss, and they went on their social media handles slandering us. Then even I will impose fine on them.
For that, I have already accepted to put an appreciation post on our social media platforms, which have like millions of following, so that you people could be compensated for that. And with respect to the reduction in the fine thing, I'll have to talk to the board members and we'll get back to you shortly on that.
I would suggest that Ms. Sasha talk to the board about the reduction of fine and get back to us in the next meeting. Till then, we adjourn the session. I would like to see all of you in the next session. I will soon notify the details of the meeting through phone calls and email.
Thank you, mediator and other parties, for this productive session.
Thank you, mediator. Thanks to you as well. We are looking forward for the next session.